today? Oh yeah, the Rengar from yesterday. Alright, let's see. Sorting blue, clearing down. Move the wall. Clear looks around average speed. Maybe slightly slow, but not too slow. Not sure why you did this. If you could have kept your ferocity to crab.
I was looking for the jungler. I'm assuming he's clearing with me, but he wasn't.
Well, even if he is clearing with you, let's say he did red, Krugs, Raptors, Wolves, Ground Blue, it's very common to just do blue to crab. So there's a chance he could be hitting crab right now, and you're just letting him do it for free. Right? There's like a lot of junglers do
Yeah.
Wolves the same way how people do red, Krugs, Raptors. Raptors, Krugs, red. A lot of people do Wolves, Ground Blue into this, right? Just to sync your Wolves and the Ground
Yeah.
together. So there's a chance he cleared. I mean, it looks like he didn't, but he could have easily cleared down, and you could have just been letting him take it this entire time. So that would have been kind of sad. But it looks like he cleared upwards. Base. Yeah, he cleared upwards. When you don't see him on top grab, you should be pinging danger. When you don't see him bot grab, you should be pinging here. I mean, you pinged it once we already saw him. Oh, we saw him earlier. He just walked up for no reason. Okay, well, he didn't die. That's good. You walk over to help. Pretty sad. Well, you're happy because you're way faster when you're clear, and Gwen didn't get an assist or anything. You pull this because she should be on her Krugs right now. Makes sense. When you see Gwen here, you should. Why are you not taking her blue?
I mean, I can get mine. I don't want to ruin my pathing, to be honest.
How is it ruining?
It might force me to playing for top lane.
How?
No?
You're just gonna do blue, base, and
Actually,
back
no.
into blue.
Yeah, I'll take blue.
Nothing changes. You're gonna do
Yeah,
blue,
but like,
and then base, blue.
if I take,
Mm?
yeah, if I take blue, she takes blue Gromp. No,
How?
her fucking
How?
Gromp is delayed.
How's she doing? How's she doing your Grump? What? She's in. First of all,
Oh,
you're
hardcores.
playing under the you're saying this under the pretense that she has a god vision and she sees you and she knows you're doing this, which she doesn't. First of all, second of all, let's do the math, right? 8 seconds to recall. Run from fountain to blue is 12 seconds. Yeah. So 20 seconds. First of all, your Grump spawns in 25 seconds, right? So then, but then she also has to take the 10 seconds right now to walk. No, not 10 seconds. 5 seconds right now to walk to blue, and then she has to do. Okay, I'll explain this easier. You're going to kill her blue before she kills your blue because you're closer to her blue right now. Yes. So
Yeah,
you're gonna kill her blue faster by 5 seconds. So then you're gonna recall. Recall takes 8 seconds. So you're gonna be in base 3 seconds after she finishes your blue. By then your ground's not even up yet, and then she's waiting around for it. And if she does stay by it, you're literally going to just kill her because you're gonna run her out with her ult, and you're gonna have item advantage because you just based and she hasn't based, right? But also, there's all under the pretense that she immediately runs to your blue right now, skips crab, which you know is up because there's no crab here. So there's all in the
yeah,
pretense that she skips crab, runs straight to blue, kills it as fast as possible, then instantly starts Gromp, and she has vision of you here. It's so many what ifs that 90% of the time you're taking her blue, and she's just doing scuttle and then basing back to her blue. And even if she does take your blue, it's still better for you because you're there faster. You're gonna be on your Gromp before she's on Gromp. So either way, even if you're one for one in the camps, it's not one for one because you're gonna be up tempo because you're faster on the map. Does that make sense? So that there's literally no downside and there's only potential upside. Worst case scenario, the very worst case scenario, you guys are even camps, but you're still up tempo, so you're still up an advantage, right? And it's impossible that she does
yeah,
crab and blue and your Gromp. It's not possible that she does all three camps but at the same time it takes you to do one camp into base. So even if she does take your blue Grump, which I don't think she has time, you're still getting the scuttle, which is still the same amount as a camp, you know? Because there's no way she does all three. And you're still going to have higher tempo, because if she does somehow get all three, I mean all two, by the time you're on Wolves, she's just starting her Grump, you know? And now you're faster for whatever. You know, at that point you can then do Wolves into Raptors and then take her camp back because she's going to be so slow in her camps. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
But I don't know, you just got the timing really wrong. Like, there's no way she has enough time. Like she didn't have time to do scuttle before you got here. Do you think she'd have time to do blue
Like, I
and
don't know
Grump?
what this guy was doing actually,
No,
but
she's
he should have had enough time actually.
yeah, she's pushing it down. I mean, you're just really fast, bro. You got like home guards. Your first of all, your champion is just fast. So you have 478 movement speed right now. She's
I'm
also
playing celerity and
she's you have to understand she's early going like she's a blasting one Gwen. She's not like full Nashers or something. You make it sound like she's like one shotting camps. You know, Rengar, you're killing camps faster than Gwen right now until she has her first item. But anyway, this is good. Kite her out. Kite her ult. This looks like support gap. Just leave. Don't know why you flashed. You just go normal.
honestly just wanted to guarantee it because I kill her, get grubs.
Yeah, but what's the guarantee of flashing or not flashing? Is she gonna LeBlanc W away? Or is flash guaranteed?
Yeah, that is true.
It doesn't do it. It doesn't guarantee
That
anything.
is true
Only thing
actually.
it guarantees is now there's a higher chance you die because you can't flash away from Katarina, right?
Nah, no shot, she kills me.
Yeah, I know, but it just increases. You know what I mean? It increases the chances.
Yeah.
Okay, full clear down. Look to base soon. Give item. Okay, I forget. Zumbro 850 or 950? Or 750?
750.
You should just base early then. You should just base right now after Wolves. Just base right now. So you're in time for Dragon with item. Then you just
Yeah,
base.
that is true, huh?
You just base right now,
It
and then
would be a perfect.
yeah,
Yeah.
37 on the ring. You just base right now, and you just go Raptors to this, or you could go Krugs Raptors to this. Either one. I don't care. Either one works. Or you could do even Raptors to Krugs to bot gank before Dragon. All three work. Krugs Raptors to River. Raptors Scuttle to River. Raptors Krugs to bot gank to Dragon. All three are before Dragon. Doesn't matter which route you take. It just depends if you want to play for to gank bot before Dragon or gank mid before Dragon, or to invade before Dragon. That's the difference between all the three. But you should have Umbro right now, and this should not be this close. This guy dies, you go pull Dragon right away, perfect. Krugs, base, open to blue. Perfect base, you have a god base. Katarina's boss, you invade his top side. Oh, you saw them, so you ult. Perfect. Set up the own ult. Out of this ward. You should auto the ward once, just so they don't have vision. But I think the power E was really good. Clear down. Here you should just do full clear. Raptors red, Krugs, base, into Herald. And base. I think you should base here. You don't need anything. You have brutalizer. You have brutalizer if you're going that. If you're going, where are you going? Yomu's? Where are you going second?
Uh, I don't know. I was just making. I was trying out stuff this game, but I should have went serpents to be honest.
Yeah, you have serpents. Serpents 1.5. So you actually have full serpents right now. So you could have serpents
Yeah.
here. If you want to go Bastion or something, you have brutalizer. If you want to go Yomu's, you have Recrix plus longsword or Recrix plus Ionians. Like you have it, whatever you want, you have. You know. Uh,
Yeah.
unless you want
So,
full Yomu's, then technically you could do like Gromp Scuttle, and then based on I think Yomu's 1800. Opportunity 1700. Mm.
in that scenario, you would base on serpents or you would help your bot lane? Because my bot lane was
Well, you should
like
watch.
very deep in.
You're not watching. Like I won't skip forward. I'll just play normal speed, and let's see if if you pan your camera over and you think your ball needs help, then I'll allow you to go there. But it looks like you just go. You didn't look over and say, oh, they need help. I'm gonna come cover them. You just default went. You see that you can't tell me this. You just saw something here. This quarter second.
No, but
I just saw
I know
Thresh.
they will collapse. No,
No, why do you know this?
because there's nothing topside for Gwen, so she has to be there.
But you start. I mean, there's Herald respawning, right? But I mean, I don't know. I think you start recall. If you see them, like you see Gwen all first, you should watch. I don't know what you're looking at right now. We're looking at nothing, but you start recall, and if you see something happening, like you see Gwen ulting or ghosting, then you'll insta pop ult, and then you'll ult from try here, right? You're still obviously you're here in time, but the thing is you're not even watching. Like, do they need help? I mean, now that we're actually here, did you help? Did you do something? No, you didn't do anything.
So I shouldn't be here. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not about guessing. It's you should look over, watch Samira, right, and see are they fighting? Do I see Gwen all inning them? Did the Thresh just hit a hook on Janna? And then while you're recalling, you're gonna be watching your teammates. If they think you need help, you'll cancel your recall and come. And if they don't need help, then you're gonna finish your recall and be fast to Herald, right? but you're just making a decision before looking. It's first step is information. Second step is your decision. You just made your decision before getting any information. You know. Like right now, Samira based
Yeah,
before you. So the entire logic is I'm here to help Samira. Well, she somehow recalled before you. So how are you here for Samira? If she's not here anymore and you still are, right? And if you were
yeah,
to tell me
yeah.
you wanted Yomu's and Yomu's 1800, then I would be okay with it, right?
No, no.
But I
I,
don't.
I remember I stayed only because I saw them overextended. I was like, might as well stay there rather
Mm-hmm.
than
Yeah.
something happening and then they die
Yeah, makes sense. I
on
just
me.
want you to be like looking. Yeah, that logic makes complete sense.
I normally look through the minimap, but I don't get full information. You're right, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is such a. I think this is such a disgusting base. You could buy a full item if you're whatever this
Yeah,
Dirk
ban
is.
me for this.
You should just finish it. You have with this money you literally have every Dirk component in the game. You have Edge, Yomu's, Opportunity, Fang. You can buy any. I think you might even be able to afford Bastion. You can literally afford any. Yeah, Bastion's 3.2. So you can literally afford any Dirk item in the game. Instead, you just don't finish it and you just buy a team up plus Rectrix. It's so weird.
Yeah, ban me for
If you
this,
were gonna
actually.
prioritize Tiamat, then you should have bought this way earlier. I think now you're too late in the game to build Tiamat. What the fuck is that pin cord?
Then let's click for Tiamat.
Yeah. Full dragon. This is third dragon. Really good. Now in this type of game state, now you're a glorified babysitter. Now is where like if you were going to like skip camps to hover teammates, this is when you do it. So for example here, wait, you see there's fighting happening top. You're a minimap guy, right? I see Yon, I see Samira, I see Thresh. They're all going top. I see enemies. This is where you run to Raptors. So you're still farming camps. We're not just skipping all 6 camps and fighting. So you're still farming camps, but you're doing camps on the way to active plays. You know, this is how you balance being active on the map, but not starving yourself and just like doing 0 camps. Is you just you see camps as a way to path towards fights. You know, so when you choose, I have I have 5 camps up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which camp do I go to? That decision is based off where the fight is, and if there's a fight happening here, I would do wolves to here, right? If there was a fight happening here, I would do Krugs to there, right? You're using camps as a almost like a fucking milestone marker towards skirmishes, you know? So there's a fight happening up here.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm running to Raptors or I'm running to Scuttle. I'm never running to any of these 3 camps, you know?
yeah,
And then from Scuttle or Raptors, I could get my full ferocity. And if this fight goes here, I can ult to here, you know, with full ferocity. So I think this is like bad now because now anytime you get the third dragon, like the mindset should be as long as nobody ends, we give no shutdowns, nothing bad happens, the game is won. Because we have soul in 4 minutes, and if we get soul in 4 minutes, the game's way easier. So now since you have soul in 4 minutes, my only game plan is make sure Yon doesn't die, Samir doesn't die, Gragas doesn't die. That's how we win the game. Because right now, Katarina getting an 800 go shutdown on Yon, that's how you lose. You know. I'm not saying you could have 100% prevented it, but we won't know in case we look and if in case we path towards them, you know.
yeah.
I mean,
I do that a lot, actually. At some point, I stop doing anything and just farming my own camps,
mm,
and someone just dies because of that. And I
yeah,
think it's probably because I wasn't there.
yeah. And then also here, you choose a base. You have item like Yomu. You have Yomu's in base. You have Fang in base. You have. I mean, you're definitely going Yomu's because Recrex. You have Yomu's in base. Why would I ever fight here when I have Yomu's, right? Why would I ever ult? I just base get the Scuttle and go into this bush right now, or bush like to the left or below me, and just base and buy my item, right? Either way, I'm
Yeah,
waiting for Samira and Yon to respawn before I do anything aggressive. So you just burn your ult here for no reason and got the same base off. And here I think you should buy Ionians. You have Ionians. It's good. We run straight here. If you had Jolt, maybe you'd be here in time for Samira, but you obviously right. But it's all good. Is this guy killable? Okay, we got his flash. Nice, nice, good kill. Not sure what you're doing. Got a kill. Nice base. You have 1.4. If you're going Profane, you have Brutalizer in base. If you're going Lost Whisper, you have Lost Whisper in base. You have Dirk, Lost Whisper, or Brutalizer. Those are the only 3 potential items you'd ever buy here, right? I mean, so
Yeah,
you buy yeah, you literally buy another Dirk. So I'm not sure why you're buying Cities this game, to be honest with you. But yeah, you have item. You should base earlier. You should never die.
it's this game I was mostly experimenting with stuff because against Garen, if he if he's ever anywhere close to you, he's strike breaker, and then you're kind of dead, right? So I was thinking maybe Softies would change something.
Yeah, I guess I just think that's probably Garen's probably the only person you should never be in fighting. And like out of everyone on their team, fight Gwen, fight Katarina, fight Zaya. Garen's the one guy. The only thing that's going to help you with Garen is Lord Doms. Besides that, nothing. There's not a single item in the
No,
game
no,
that's gonna.
to run away
No,
from him. I mean, not to fight
I
him.
understand.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, like I think, I mean, it's just not happening.
Katarina's missing, so I don't know if I should push or not.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you really gotta work on your itemization and checking your gold because here, if you ever notice that you're 70 gold off item, you're never basing here. You're taking this ball wave, right? Or you're running all
Yeah,
the way to Raptors here in your base. Like, there's no way you're 70 gold from Meta Knight. This is not real, right? I'm always running to Raptors here, doing
yeah.
Raptors, or I'm just not building Edge and I'm building another item. This is the most disgusting. Leaving basically 100 gold like this is the most disgusting thing ever. So you have to check your money before you base it more often, and also just work on that. I guess it's experimental game, so I'll let it slide. But this is a really strange game for items. This looks good. You could have jumped there. I don't think you should be scared. He just used his Q's down. I think I would jump here, throw E. I would not kill. I would literally jump here, like wait till he's at the very edge, then jump E midair, and then instantly click backwards and like run away and let Yon finish him off with the slow with the E. Nice sneak. Down to Gromp. You need to base. I don't know why you're not basing. You need to buy your Edge and Knight plus Last Whisper. You need. Not having Last Whisper this late in the game is really fucked up. You need Last Whisper ASAP. And you have it in base. You have Last Whisper plus Edge ready. I don't know what you're doing. And also, the longer you know base, the more you're griefing your team. Like again, we need to babysit. We need to be behind Samira. We need to be behind Yon. So we could have based now or 30 seconds after Wolves, and then just run mid or run top. And again, make sure these, as long as Samira and Yon don't die, our Baron is not wasted. But we're farming for nothing. We're not, we're already level 18, so XP doesn't do anything, and we're not basically, no matter what, you already have Lost Whisper. I mean, you already have your Edge and Knight plus Lost Whisper, which is the only thing you're ever buying. There's no way you're buying any other items besides that. Edge and Knight it's 850, and then Lost Whisper 1.4. So all you need is 2.2.
At, th-
So
at this point, you would just reset, ignore farming, run straight to your strongest member, right, and play around him.
yeah, I mean, unless you do the math and you're like really close to a really big item, then that's like the one exception. But then in that case, I'd be spam danger pinging, caution pinging my team, and I'd be pinging like can purchase lots of can purchase item, can purchase item. But here, you're not farming for anything. You have it. You have whatever you would want to buy. You're not pinging your team off, and you're just AFK farming at 27 minutes with Baron. So yeah, your entire team just died. They just gave you know so much money. And look, you just left base with 500 gold. I mean, you bought a pop, but that means like the last 5 camps you killed, Krugs, Wolves, Gromp, they all gave you nothing besides a red pot. You didn't have to do any of those
Yeah.
camps. The fact we could hit plants now is so fucked up actually.
It's so good, dude. It's so fucking good.
I don't know. You should jump here, like, and just get this guaranteed
Nah,
stun.
I die, man. I die for sure here.
Wait, just jump stun, and then you're just running away.
No, 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 no. I die, man. He just W's. I get fucking.
Okay, why do we buy?
I don't know.
We're just then why do we buy Swifties if we can't even survive jump in with Edge of Night Shield and
No, no.
full.
I can kite him away, but I can never jump him. Not like that at least.
Uh, uh,
Because every game against the Garen, if he just sits on top of his carries, right, he just waits for me to do anything, and then just Q strike E and I'm dead.
Well,
Not even R.
yeah, that's because you're jumping on the carries. You're not stunning him. In that case, you're just stunning him. Anyways, let's watch this fight. I know, it's all just from earlier, bro. You can't team fight as Rengar. You need to be here early to get a pick or something. This entire picture is bad. Your ult's down for no reason. You're here late. Like, they already have control. Like, you want to be in this bush 30 seconds ago, and then when Janna walks into get vision, she's getting one shot her. She has to flash her, she has to ult. You're in this bush waiting for Zaya to walk in. Like, you cannot be walking into them with no ult when Elder's on the 20 seconds. Like, this is not Assassins want to play. You need to have control. You need to be. Janna should be getting killed if she's not being. Like, she's by herself. No one's even holding her hand. You're just. It's all from the previous round. You're just AFK farming at the 30-minute mark for no reason. Like, this is all just
Yeah,
disgusting. Your team's dead for no reason. You use your ult on what the fuck did you just ult? They're all in their base, right? I don't know what you're ulting. Now you have no ult for Elder. You have no control for Elder. If anything, killing these camps is actually bad for you because now you have no way to stack ferocity before the Elder fight. So it's all just bad. Like the fact, like yes, I got Samir got caught, I get it, but you are never going to be useful now that you have no control. And even now, you shouldn't even be walking this way. You should be in Tribush right now, here. And you and Yoan are gonna walk in together, and you're gonna loop around. You're gonna go here, and here, then here, then here. And if anyone walks into, they're dead. And if you're like, oh, I'm scared of Garen. Well, if Garen's in the Stribush, this is really good. Like you have full ferocity. You're gonna face check him. You literally cannot get one shot. You have Vegeta. You have 3,000 HP. You could always double W worst case scenario. And if you can burn all of Garen's combo, his QE ult, whatever, and then WW away, then Yoan will kill him. You know. So you shouldn't even be scared of
yeah,
of Garen Tribush. So yeah, I mean, this is just we have no setup. We're running into them, which is the one thing Rengar should never do, or any assassin should never do, right? So
yeah,
it's just all bad. You thought the game was won, and you got bored, and you decided to just AFK clear instead of playing with your team, last round.
yeah, yeah.
And if you have Elder, why are we fighting?
That's
Just wait for the Elder to expire. Why are we fighting here? Good job getting the mid wave. Base for item. You have item. Lasagnas. This guy should die. Nice. Jump on cat. You do this earlier. You can do this now. It's a bit slow. Go on Gwen. Mm, it's hard to tell, but I think you have to E her. The E will stop her from being able to jump. And if she jumps early, like if she dodges your E by jumping now, then I don't think you'll die because she's missing so much of her ult damage. It's
yeah.
hard to tell at the time though.
It was.
It's hard.
I don't know. I didn't really have any info there.
Yeah, I think also after you kill this Gwen kill, you can just go push mid wave out. That's another safe option.
Yeah, that is true.
No ult, no
Actually, I could have
flash.
just.
You can just jump this. You can just jump, like, walk to left here and get. First of all, you'll get full velocity, and then if they like keep fighting in the jungle, you just go mid and kill the inhib with two Qs. If your team keeps chasing them and you see them, then you guys like I don't know.
Yeah,
I think you just got really bored in mid game. I think you thought the game was won, and instead of grouping with the team, you just wanted to play Slippish Rengar and have like high CS per minute or something. I think you just got bored. I think if you group with your teammates,
yeah, yeah.
and also just built quick items and also just had good tempo like base earlier, I think